Top 10 Luxury Cars. Before we get started, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. 1. RollsRoyce Phantom. Owners will love it at least as much for the extravagant statement of wealth and status it endows and for the unmatched sense of occasion you enjoy when traveling in one. However, while many won't ever know as much, the latest Phantom is also an utter joy and a rare pleasure to drive. Its superbly comfortable and singularly isolating ride comfort can be sampled from the back seats, of course, and is like nothing else you encounter in a car, gently loping and deliciously indulgent feeling, but also supremely quiet and smooth, despite Rolls-Royce's fitment of the latest run-flat tyre technology. 2. Bentley Flying Spur. Bentley's four-door Continental Series limousine, LuxuryCars, started off its modern life as the Continental Flying Spur in 2006, only dropping the nomenclative prefix that links it with Cruise current two-door GT with its biggest model overhaul yet in 2014. But the Flying Spur is now in its third generation, something that's not difficult to detect from the prouder, more muscular design, which borrows heavily from the most recent, attractive Continental GT Coupe. Cruise Junior Saloon also benefits dramatically from a new platform, which was co-developed with Porsche and uses four-wheel steering and active anti-roll bars. It also better insulates the fantastically opulent cabin from the road and provides the basis for genuinely good driving dynamics. Grip, balance and steering are all noticeably improved. 3. Mercedes Maybach S650. The richest and most special car in what might be the most universally respected and admired limousine range in the world, the S650 is the modern standard-bearer for Daimler's Maybach super luxury brand. To judge by appearances, you'd say it was at least as much S-Class as Maybach, and that's the result of Daimler's strategic decision, taken a few years ago, to broaden the reach of the Maybach marque by creating halo Maybach models across some of its more normal Mercedes passenger car ranges. The ultra-rare Simon Cowell spec Maybach only 57 and 62 limousines were at the same time consigned to history. 4. Bentley Molan. A limousine that's singularly aristocratic, whose presence announces itself from hundreds of yards away, and whose agenda is all about serving the interests of the passenger first and the driver a definite second, may sound appealing in theory. But if you suspect the reality of ownership of such luxury cars might not appeal quite as much, don't worry, because the super luxury class has something for you too, the Bentley Molan. Deliberately more modest and discreet in its appearance than a certain key British limousine rival, the Molan is a top-level luxury four-door. It feels less formal than the Rolls-Royce Phantom, and its interior ambience is more like that of the panelled smoking room of an old gentleman's club than the Phantom's chandeliered ballroom. 5. RollsRoyce Cullinan. Goodwood's Marmite addition to the super luxury car segment arrived in 2018 in response to a significant amount of Rolls-Royce customer feedback that a more daily usable, all-surface capable, family practical model would be a very welcome way to augment the firm's showroom range. The Cullinan has been met by enough criticism of its design from all quarters to have set in aspect a sense that its maker has taken a significant risk in introducing a car that some have described as awkward and unlovely, and others have slammed in even less sympathetic terms. 6. Bentley Bentayga. The Bentayga has had an eventful passage through the Autocar road test evaluation process, being the first in a barrage of £100,000 plus super SUVs to come to market in 2016. We first rated it highly with a caveat or two in W12 engined form, and then rated it higher still when Bentley introduced an outly sourced 4.0-litre, 429 bp turbocharged diesel V8 in 2017, which made exactly as much torque as the 12-cylinder petrol motor but at more accessible crank speeds. Then, in 2018, amid the spreading toxicity surrounding diesel engines, Bentley removed the Bentayga diesel from sale in Europe, and with it removed from view what we considered the definitive version of the car. A V8 petrol model augmented the model range in the same year, while a plug-in hybrid arrived in 2019. 7. RollsRoyce Ghost. The Ghost luxury cars were a line in the sand for Rolls-Royce when they appeared in 2009, the beginning of a transformation that took the company's annual production volume from hundreds of to several thousand cars per year. Using mechanical underpinnings adapted from those of the BMW 7 Series, the Ghost made Rolls-Royce ownership more accessible, only slightly but significantly so. The management's view now on the decision to use those BMW Group mechanicals may reasonably be imagined to differ somewhat from what it once was, since the next Ghost will move onto the same all-aluminium Rolls-Royce only platform that the Phantom and Cullinan use. 8. Range Rover. The top-round long-wheelbase Range Rover has come a long way as a luxury car since the genesis days of the famous SUV upon which it's based. The modern S-autobiography, hand-finished as it is by Land Rover at its special operations base near Coventry, is a car that's now fully 5.2 meters long and 2.6 tons in weight at its heaviest. It was conceived to take full advantage of the embryonic market for super expensive SUVs and the high regard some have for the Range Rover brand, and it does so quite effectively. 9. Rolls-Royce Dawn. The super luxury 4-seat convertible is a rare type of car indeed. Mercedes offers an open-top 4-seat S-Class, while Bentley has had its Azure drop-top and now Continental GTC. But Rolls-Royce has, at times, offered more than one 4-seater super cabriolet within its model range over the last decade. 10. Mercedes-AMG S65L. The mechanical makeup of the top-of-the-range performance version of the Mercedes S-Class limousine luxury car hasn't changed much in more than a decade. Since this car has a Leviathan of a twin-turbocharged petrol V12 that produces 621 bp and 738 pound-feet of torque, you could argue it hasn't needed to. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching.